1. We're going to start off by giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Chadash. We're going to our teachers, the head apostles and elders of the Hostum, and salutations to Joachim that's out there listening, wishing for this word with truth and sincerity, and a few Akwaf as well that's listening with sincerity. Alright, today we're just coming back to the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, and we're just going to make a lesson. Basically, we're going to bring out some articles and see where the spirit takes it, you know?
Okay. So if we're going to open up with that precept for that Ezekiel, because the whole purpose of this video, the whole title, or how can I say that? The whole theme of this video is pertaining to how the future, the near future, is going to resemble a dystopia. So we're going to go into that and break it down and see what is expected of the tomorrow of this wicked society.
This is Ezekiel 7, and verse 5. It says, "Thus saith the Lord power, and evil, and only evil, behold, is come."
No good times.
Evil, only evil, behold, is come.
And the word evil there really means bad time. Ill, so bad time. So only evil.
It says verse 6, "An end is come, the end is come, and watcheth for thee, behold, it is come."
And the end of this wicked kingdom. You know that Esau Edom is the end of this time, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed, right? And just as every other kingdom before has been translated by violence and destruction, that the same kingdom, this kingdom has to be translated the same way. All these other empires have been built up, and they had their time where they fell. Okay, so just as this kingdom has an end. Okay, the only kingdom without an end is the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai.
Yeah, got it. Okay. Ecclesiastes 12 and 2 says, "While the sun, or the light, or the moon, or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble."
So the keepers of the house, those are the elites. Those that in a sense, even in the spirit, they know what's going on. They're trying their best to slow down prophecy. Even as it says in Revelation 12 and 12, it says the devil knows that he has but a short time. So they know deep down in the spirit, deep down, because they even study the history. They study the history. They study the times also. Just as we study the times on the right hand, they study the times on the left hand.
It says, "And the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grandeur cease, because they are few."
Yeah, the grandeur cease. So in the times to come, there's going to be less and less jobs. I believe the brother Napash did a video pertaining to that today. A lot of people are going to get laid off on their day off. These people are being replaced by AI, being replaced by machines. Okay, you see that with the Walmart. Nowadays, man, there's barely any employees, man.
Yeah.
There used to, like 5 years ago, man, there used to be people, man. The Walmart was filled with people, but now it's replaced by these machines, self-checkout. You do everything yourself. You don't need other employees, man.
You can get machines flipping burgers. The warehouses. It's basically machines that's doing pretty much all the work.
Yeah.
You only have like one person that's overseeing what the machines are doing, to be honest. And the more and more time goes by, hey, those people are going to be replaced, right?
It says, "And the grandeur cease, because there are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened."
So I can read that again.
And the grandeur cease, because there are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened.
And darkened, why? Because that's the future that's about to happen unto them. It's only evil, as the brother just read. There's nothing good for Babylon the Great, man. There's nothing good that's about to happen, man. Right? It's only evils and evils, man. As it says, the day of the Lord is as darkness and not light. Okay, why? Because you're gonna have one thing happen until you're jumping from one situation to another situation to another situation. You won't have rest in that time, man. Okay, that's the future that's about to happen, man. All right.
Even these you can see these bankers or these guys that's into businesses, that's into investing their money and all that. Even them, they can see like Babylon's about to fall, man. The majority of videos that's all about like the currency or it's failing, or it's mostly them that's bringing out that information. Because once again, that's that precept being coming to fruition. Them looking out the window, seeing like the future is grim. Me investing my money right now into this business is not gonna flourish. They're saying Babylon's gonna fall, man.
Yeah. They're looking at the numbers. It's not adding up, man. There's a Babylon. We would have healed Babylon, but she cannot be healed. There is nothing you can do at this point, man. Babylon is on this decline. Okay? This whole society, this whole kingdom is on its way out. It's circling the drain. Okay?
And these people, they're still looking for a sense of normalcy. There's no normalcy that's coming to you, man. The only thing that's coming is more oppression, all right, and just more wickedness and just more evil that's coming, man. You've seen a glimpse of that with the C9, with the 19, right? Esau brought that he basically blowed on these niggas like elder apostle, I said like an elder no, not around, like elder and Dallas Yashawamba says, Esau just blew on them, and then they folded like lawn chairs, man. And that was just a little thing, right? And they're even with that, oh shit, we're looking for everything to go back to normal, man. I can't keep living like this. So they get the juice, for everything to go back to normal.
That reminds me of that precept, that we may not, that we may be rooted and not stirred up with every wind of doctrine. Rooted in the truth, because the difference between us and the people that are in the world, us, we're firmly, we're staying stiff. We're standing stiffly for the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, for this doctrine. But these people, man, their hope is in the world, right? So they're gonna do whatever it takes to further their hopes in this world, right? So either by taking the chip or taking the juice, whatever they have to do, they'll do it, because their hope is in this kingdom, And even if at first they said, "Oh no, I'm not gonna do it. I don't trust it," but eventually they broke, because they're not cemented in something that is their foundation is not a stable foundation,
Isaiah 24:8 says, "The mirth of tabards ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice ended."
Yeah. So I can keep on.
The joy of the heart ceaseth.
Yeah. So again, pertaining to the evils, there's gonna be so much evils, man. You're not gonna have fun in that time, man. You're not gonna look to have fun, man. It's gonna be survival of the fittest, man. It's not gonna be the time to go out and thinking about going to the club or going to have fun, or I'm gonna go pop this chick, this and that. No, man. You're thinking about survival. You're thinking about your next meal, And again, it says that precept which says, "Woe unto you that laugh now, because later you're gonna mourn. Later you're gonna be hungry, man." We're seeking the Lord now. We're seeking for the mercies of the Lord pertaining to the times of evil, man. We're seeking to please the Lord now, so that we can have mercy in the time of destruction. Okay, because we know that He's the only one that can protect us in those times.
No, there's a bit more.
Okay.
Verse 9 says, "They shall not drink wine with the song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it."
Yeah, they're gonna be through, man. There's not gonna be anything that can help them distract them from the reality of the situation.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to face it. Now you can smoke weed, you can drink. Right now, nothing is really the day of doom is not really here. But when it comes, these people are gonna have to face it, man. There's not gonna, they won't be able to hide behind their cocaine. They won't be able to hide behind their woman. They won't be able to hide behind their money. Okay, they will have to face that reality.
Yeah, no more shots. No more, none of that, bro.
They're looking for water.
What? Come on, man. If they see alcohol, but no. No good looking.
Yeah. You got Esca. Where'd you get that Esca? Yeah.
But now this is Luke 6 and verse 25. It says, "Woe to you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep."
As it says, the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of the fool is in the house of mirth. Instead of, as it says, seek the Lord now while He may be found. Their mind is not towards Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. It's not towards seeking the Lord and doing what is pleasing unto Him. Okay, but at that time, while they had yet a chance to turn to the Lord, they rejected it. So now they have to face the consequences, man. They will not be protected. It says, "What wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time." But if you don't have this knowledge, you won't be stable in that time, man. Okay, you're gonna be through. You won't even know where to turn to. As it says, pertaining to the famine of the word, they're gonna look to and fro, from sea to sea, man. They're gonna look for the answers, but it's gonna be too late, man. Okay, that's why we push the importance of seeking the Lord now, man. You know. Yes.
You can't. Amos 5. Amos 5 and verse 18, it says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light."
Again, pertaining to the evils and only evils.
It says, "As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him."
You know, so again, trouble after trouble after trouble. You might escape one and find yourself in a worse situation. You might escape that one and find yourself in a worse ditch. Okay, but eventually you're gonna get caught, man. Like we're saying, if you're not protected, if you're not under the umbrella of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, under His protection, you're gonna get hit, man. You're gonna get got in those times. You know.
It says, "Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it?"
Yeah, it's gonna be dark, man. You know, meaning that it's gonna be evil times, man. And even it says, the prudent man shall keep quiet in those days, man. In those days, we're not gonna be out there trying to prophesy. Okay, we're just gonna keep quiet because again, like the brother likes to say, prophesy means to say before. Okay, but when the things are happening, we don't have to talk no more. It's here. You know, you don't have to ask us when is Jacob's trouble coming. Yo, Jacob's trouble is here. You don't have to ask no questions, man. Look around. You know, you see. Let's bring out. So now, basically, we're gonna bring out articles pertaining to the future that is awaiting this society. You know, dystopia.
This is
the definition of that word. Dystopia, you know.
Yeah.
Says dystopia, an imagined state or society in which there is great suffering.
Great sufferings. Okay? When they say peace and safety, you know, great destruction. You know, there's gonna be suffering, man. Again, we're saying there's not gonna be mirth in those times, man. They're not gonna be joyful. They're not even gonna want to drink, man. Okay? It's gonna be survival of the fittest, man. They're gonna be on survival mode, man. You know? When's my next meal, man? How am I gonna survive, man? At least, I don't know if the next person, if I see someone out there, if he's trying to kill me or not, man. Try to take what I got, you know?
You reading it?
Yeah.
Says, an imagined state or society in which there is great suffering.
And so, like now, at that in that time, it's not going to be imagined. It's going to be reality. Okay, these people are really going to be suffering. But again, it says what you're going to see the difference between those that serve Yahweh and those that are in the world. Because why? Those that serve Yahweh, we're gonna laugh. We're gonna be joyful in that time. Okay, we're gonna read at death and famine and destruction. We shall laugh. We're gonna have a totally different spirit compared to the people that are in the world. Because this is our hope. Okay, this is what we're hoping for: the death and destruction of this kingdom. Okay.
Let me add real quick. It said the imagined
state,
an imagined state or society in which there's great suffering.
Yeah, really, if you really think about it, really it is imagined, because that's what the higher ups, the elites, they want, man. You know, that new world order. But in order for them to establish that, they need chaos in order to bring order. So indeed, they are imagining a dystopian-like society for this world, man. You know, as the definition is going into, so that he presents the solution, and then you go and stay up on him. You know, that's what he wants, man. You know. And I'm pretty sure I read that the definition earlier too. One of the definitions is that it's basically an oppressive society, you know, which ultimately we all know that's what Esau wants to bring, an oppressive society. And then he's going to paint it as if it's not oppressive, you know. He's going to make it like, yo, it's really for your benefit, you know, but when it's not, you know, it's really oppressive, man. When you look down and you research, you see the plans that he has in play. You know how he's gonna control all your movements. You know, control your bank account. You know, hey, that's oppressive, man. You know, as a man, you know, you're supposed to have a certain type of, let's say, quote unquote, freedom or liberty as a man. But this guy, he's not gonna give you that, man. You know.
I'm gonna read that again. It says, "An imagined state or society in which there's great suffering or injustice." See that?
Injustice, man. It's gonna be injustice because what? Matter of fact, let me get this precept because it tells y'all that in the future events that they're not gonna regard the kings or princes because what? They're gonna see that it's injustice, man. This is not justice.
Well, yeah.
You know. That's why
they're gonna rebel.
That's why they're gonna take up arms, all right, and start rebelling against the government, man. You know, already there's small sects of people already, has like a close side to the government right now. Like like these Edomites, they're in the know. Some of these Edomites, as the Yahushua said, the children of this world are wiser than the children of light. Them they're in the know. They're already ready. They got guns in the closet, all right, ready to go against the government because they're seeing all type of injustice going around, man. So hey, that's coming at times to come, bro.
That's what precept are we going to?
I was gonna get they shall not regard the kings or princes.
Okay, but just to add on to it, it even tells us in the future. It says what we're gonna hear rumors of wars. Okay, rumors of wars and wars. There's gonna be sedition among men, and as it says, race war, civil wars. Like the brother is gonna bring up this they shall not regard the authorities. So there's gonna be a lot of conflict all over the world, man.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not just gonna be against the government. It's gonna be people against people, kingdom against kingdom. It's gonna be war all over the place, man. It's gonna be chaos, complete chaos all over the world. Yahushua said what? Think not that I come to send peace upon the world, but a sword. Well, will I the fire already be kindled? When Yahushua comes, it's already gonna be a state of chaos on the world, man.
Yeah, real quick, just to back up on what you said. This is the second Ezra 13 or verse 31. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another.
See, chaos, conflict, fights, one against another. The love of many waxing cold. You won't even be able to trust whoever's around you, man. You see, it's gonna be a killed or be killed situation, man. You see. Yeah, you wanted to add something?
Oh no.
Yeah, like Yahushua said, in Luke, I'm come to bring division. That's what Yahushua is going to bring, man. Division amongst these people, man. Already there's no trust in the world, man. As we speak, people don't even trust each other, man. How much more when all hell's breaking loose, man? How much more when your government doesn't have your back? How much more when the laws that's in place to give you a sense of harmony is not there anymore? It's just anarchy. You think these people are going to care about the next neighbor, man? No, man. They become savage, man. Survival of the fittest, man. It's just me, myself, and I and my family, man. Even then, with their family, they're still going to be looking sideways to them, man.
Imagine a Black Friday, but that's every day.
Times 1,000.
Times 1,000. You don't care if this guy has a baby to feed. You're going to give me that last, what's it called, that can of soup. Man.
Matter of fact, they're going to cook the baby. You'll take the baby and cook it, bro.
That's it, man. No choice, man. Because at the end of the day, these people don't fear the Lord, man. They're gonna revert to a beast-like state. Okay.
This is the precept kings. Not regard the kings. I'm gonna start at verse. This is 2 Ezra 15. I'm gonna start at verse 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another with sword in their hands." Backing up what we just read. One realm against another. With that division, man. One people is gonna be fighting against another with swords in their hands. What's the modern day sword? A pistol, right? Pistol or machete or any type of weapon, man. Any type of weapon you can find in that time, man. Hey, you're gonna take that and you'll attack the next man if they have valuables that you need in order to survive. It says, verse 16, "And there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." they're not gonna require the kings nor princes, man. Already these people don't even, back in, if you make different Salaka, if you compare the ancient time to now, hey, it's a highly disrespected. I mean, the kings of this society are highly disrespected. You so-called presidents, your politicians, they're disrespected, man. Back then, if you were badmouth the king, man, right there, your head would be severed, done, because you can't just talk to a king like that. But now in this society, man, you can just go walk up to the king or the princes and just slap them in their face. We've seen that a couple months ago with what Macron, the president of France. Some guy just came up and just slapped him, bro. What the fuck?
He got a couple days in jail.
Yeah, bro, right there, bro. That guy's head should have been severed, bro. Shows you how this kingdom is falling, man. These guys, they don't regard their kings. People are saying fuck Joe Biden. They don't even like this guy. This guy is walking dead. These people are saying fuck Trudeau for the president, prime minister here. Nobody that likes this guy. That's why the signs are evident that this place is going down, man.
And again, it says at the end of the precept, it says the power shall be in their own hands. Why is that? Because when the government is going to fall, there's going to be what? It won't be the police anymore. It's going to be the army, and the army is only going to be there to protect the elites. So then you call the police, no one's answering. You do whatever you want, man. There's no defense for these women. There's no defense for your neighbor. There's no defense. It's going to be the law of the jungle, man. Me, I can beat you up and take what you have, so I'm gonna do it. There's no repercussion. No one's gonna look for me. There's no consequences for me to just do what I want. And again, that's when that spirit of do what thy will is really gonna be out in the world, man, to the fullest.
What else?
If you could go back to.
Yeah, I'm trying to add real quick because I was looking up. I was going into. There's an article going into how AI. AI, advanced
artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence. That's gonna bring forth a utopia or a dystopian, man. Because look, what's Esau pushing right now?
The online
technology is growing.
Yep. Trying to normalize it.
It's growing. Phones, like the Apostle Paul was going into it. Your phone is basically a computer that you can go with anywhere. It wasn't like this in the 90s, in the 70s. But with AI growing, that's gonna bring forth a dystopian society. Because what's Esau doing? Basically keeping you locked in one place. And he also has those
the virtual reality
masks. So you're not productive. You're in your mind. You're in your head, in your imagination. And they showed you that in that movie, The Game. Like all that was focused was
in the game.
Yeah, the game. Yeah, that's all that mattered. That headset. But outside, what did it look like? Grimy. Dystopian.
Basically, they bring you in a different, like in a sense, like in the spirit realm.
False reality.
False reality. They keep you trapped up in your head. You think you're doing something, but then when you take off those goggles, man, you're back in the world, man. You see it's gonna be destroyed. That the game was a good movie, man. It showed you how much you could be a a millionaire in the game, but then when you come back home, you're looking like a bum.
But what's crazy is there's even like sections set up, like because someone might be a bum in reality when they take off the headset, but then there's also another block that outside is is clean. That's where the real Edomites they live, man. Where even if they take off the headset, they can go outside. It's still good, So, but that's what we're coming to.
He's gonna push that virtual reality to keep you stuck in your mind, man. So you're not paying basically you're gonna be like a zombie, And how much more you trying to put that MOTV in?
That's what I'm saying.
And keep you now you're gonna literally just be connected to that thing, man. It's gonna go wherever you go, and again that's oppression. That's literally oppression. And again that demon will just be able to shut you out whenever he wants, man. You talk too much, he'll cut him off, man. Make sure you can't catch the train so you can't make it to work. That devil is a devil, man. It's not for a reason that we call him Satan. There's more than that?
No.
Okay. Okay.
And this is a same thing, an article on basically on dystopia. It says one of the questions. This is from study.com. It says, what does dystopia literally mean? The term dystopia literally means a bad place.
Evil.
It says a bad place. This is based on the accepted meaning of the word utopia as a good place.
Yeah.
So it's basically the opposite.
Yeah.
It's basically the opposite of dystopia. Is basically the opposite of a utopia. Utopia is just peace and just harmony, and a dystopia is just like literally the definition says, a bad place.
Yeah.
That's right. It's just oppression. You know the higher ups controlling everything. You know.
And again, you see how they push it as if it is a utopia, as if it is good for you. You know, but it's really oppression. It's not for your benefit. It's for their benefit. You know.
It says, what would a dystopian society look like? It says, in literature, a dystopian society typically seems perfect because it claims to have eradicated things like inequality, pain, natural occurring phenomena, it says, etc.
Yeah, this is what they push in America. They say, the land of the free, you know, the land of the brave. You know, you can be whatever you want. Equality. That's what they push there, man. You see?
It says, however, when one looks deeper, the society is revealed to be upholding a smoke screen.
You see, and who looks deeper than those that serve Yahweh Shem Yashai? The Lord opened our eyes to realize that this place is the shadows of death without order. The Lord made us to understand that the way that Isa Edom is ruling the world is not right. It's not the proper way, man. Okay? So call Halaylam Yahweh Shem Yashai, Tawara Yahweh Shem Yashai, for making us understand that the wicked are in rulership, you know? And then they're not establishing the ways of righteousness on the earth, man. But rather wickedness and death. You know, it says that red horse was given power to take away peace from the earth, man. Okay, and that's exactly what he's doing. You know, so that dystopia, when you look deeper, it's really a wickedness established. You know.
Real quick, this is Obadiah 1 and verse 6. It says, "Hard are the things of Esau searched out. Hard are his hidden things sought out."
Okay.
Like the brother was saying, you know, it's the spirit of the Lord that's revealing these things, man. You know, that's how the hidden things of Esau, Edom, you know, is being sought out, man. You know, like the 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8 says, you know, the Lord's going to consume him with the spirit of his mouth, which is who the prophets that's searching out these things, man. You know, that's looking into the plans of the wicked elite. All right, you know, them trying to bring a dystopian society in order to bring order, man. You know, we see these things, man. Back to the article, it says, however, when one looks deeper, the society is revealed to be upholding a smokescreen of perfection over a system of extreme oppression and injustice, and using propaganda to convince citizens that they are better off with this system. Yo, that's Esau's whole mojo, man. You know, that's basically Esau's whole mojo in a nutshell. You know, and the only thing that he's trying to do is just increase that even more, man. You know, is this not the as it says in Isaiah 60, the people are covered in gross darkness? They're covered with that smoke screen, man. And the Lord took us out that smoke screen. Now we're looking like, oh shit, yo, these niggas have no clue what the fuck is going on, man. They don't see that there's a pale, red looking Negro, like not Negro, but he's not a true nigga.
Yeah, he's a nigga.
You know, there's a pale red Edomite, you know, with fat fingers, all right, with a cup full of blood. All right, that's controlling this shit going around, man, all this smoke, you know? And then you tell them, they're like, nah, that's not true. You're a conspiracy theorist. But hey, we're in the age that, hey, the things that conspiracy theorists were saying, they're actually coming true. You know? Quote, the conspiracy theorists, man. So we see the smoke screen, man. We see Esau trying to put oppression on the people, all right, and presenting it as, oh, no, don't worry about it. It's not oppression. Really, yo, it's for your benefit. Really, yo. We gotta control. What's that thing they call carbon
tax or whatever.
Yeah, something carbon tax or whatever. Yeah. You know, really, no. If we gotta control carbon tax, because if you don't, society is gonna fall.
Mhm.
You know, the earth is gonna die. You know, we gotta control that. But really, you're the fucking problem. You know, is this nigga's the problem, man? He's the cancer.
Jump to the technology. Technology.
As you can see about article.
Yeah. There's a point where it says it speaks about a technological control, technological control. I think you're a couple lines after where you were. Is it?
Where did he speak about?
Oh no, that's not the same one. Go to the next one.
Okay.
Read right.
I mean, while the brothers are getting back from it, how too, what happened with the smoke screen and with the wildfires? You know, what happened in New York? That was a glimpse of, what a dystopian society is gonna look like. You know, the sky is basically fogged out. You know, you can't see the air. The air is dark, man. You know, it's basically I don't know.
Let me read this piece up real quick before I get this. I quoted this earlier, gross darkness to people. This is Isaiah 60, and verse 2 says, "For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee." And indeed, gross darkness is covering the people, man. You know, like when it's, we're going through the definition and the characteristics of a dystopia. It's basically, a whole smoke screen that's presenting a beautiful society, basically presenting a utopia.
Yep.
Right? But really, when you take off the smoke screen, you see, this is oppression, and tying it in with that darkness covering the people, man. Esau's ideologies is basically, his whole mojo is covering the eyes of these people, man. Making them believe in the system wholly, man. And these people, they do believe, they trust the system 100,000%, brother. Whatever Esau says goes. That's why it tells you the simple believeth every word, because once again, they're under that darkness, man. But the Lord has risen upon the elect, and then we're seeing what's going on, man. And also, quick side note, if I may add, this word only is for our people, the so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. So at the times when we're referring to they, we're referring to our people, man. Because outside of that, man, none of these people, they can't receive salvation.
Is that point?
Yeah, that was it. I'm going to go to it.
You wanted to add more on that,
Real quick, this is from the Times of India. An article says, New York has become Gotham City. Visuals of
Gotham City is a wicked place. Gotham City is a place of crime.
And
death,
dark too, no?
Dark,
Dark.
Fudge, man. Gotham City, man. Okay, so I can keep going?
It says New York has become Gotham City. Visuals of dystopian looking New York due to Canada fires go viral. So like I was mentioning, that what happened with the fog in New York, that's a glimpse of what, the atmosphere of what dystopian society is going to look like. It's going to feel dark, it's going to look dark, just darkness at every corner, that's what it says, the Lord dark and no light in it, right?
Yeah.
I got 2 Corinthians 4, verse 3 says, "But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world had blinded the minds of them which believe not."
So again, they were blinded by the God of this world, which is Satan. Okay, they were blinded so that light did not shine upon them. I think if it keeps going.
It says, "Lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahushua, which is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them."
So again, that light is shining upon those that truly believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay, and if you don't, that's the difference between the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. Okay, those that believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua in truth and sincerity, they have that light. Okay, the light is in us, man. According to the words. Okay, but the rest, they have been blinded so that they would believe a lie. Okay, ultimately the Lord does. Speaking of the rejects of Israel, the Lord doesn't want them. Okay, because first off, they trust in oppression and they sided with Esau Edom. They went to Egypt to add on sin unto sin. Okay, I got something real quick, unless there's more on that.
No, that was it on that.
It says here, 2 Thessalonians 2:9, even him whose coming is after the works of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. So again, that dystopia is a lying wonder, okay? And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. Okay, so by receiving the truth, you obtain salvation. Okay, by believing, it says, hold fast, he that endured until the end, the same shall be saved. That means if you hold the truth until the end. It says here, for this cause, the Most High shall send them strong delusions, that they should believe a lie. Okay, so again, that it comes from the Lord, man. It's the Lord that doesn't want these people to be enlightened and to obtain this truth. Okay, and just to finish, it says here that they all might be damned who believe not in the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. Okay, that's the rejects of Israel. It starts with them despising the word of Yahweh Hashem Yashai and having pleasure in unrighteousness. That's what these people do. Again, that's why they're gonna bow down to this system, worship this system, and take the MOTB so they can have, so that they can continue in their unrighteousness. Okay, so they can follow after the ways of Esau Edom. All right. Yeah.
This is another article, basically revolving around this dystopia. It's from readwritethink.org. I'm gonna jump to the part where it says types of dystopian controls. It says
because at the end of the day, the dystopia is to control the minds of the people.
Yeah, that's what Esau wants. He wants once again, going back to that New World Order, he wants a world that he controls everything. Any small movement that you make, he wants to control it, bro. Everything. You take a piss, he wants to know that you took a piss at this time. You know? That's basically him trying to be like the Most High, man. Control.
Real quick, back to 2 Thessalonians 2:4. But speaking of Esau Edom, who opposed and exalted himself above all that is called power or that is worship, so that he sitteth as the Most High, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, shewing himself that he is the Most High. So again, the Esau Edom has a God complex. He wants to be worshipped, but again, he's the only nation that's going to be exterminated, and he was rejected ultimately from repentance. Okay, from a place of repentance. There's no repentance for Esau Edom, man. You see, because he's the wicked. He's that vessel made for dishonor. Okay, he's reserved to be destroyed, man. Okay, but again, he has that God complex, and again, that's why he's pushing in that dystopia. He wants to be worshipped. He wants this system to be worshipped. All right.
It says to the article, it says types of dystopian controls. It says most dystopian works present a world in which oppressive societal control and the illusion of a perfect society.
Illusion. Okay? This guy's a liar. This guy's a deceiver. Right? It's all an illusion. This world is all. This system is based off an illusion. You know, making you think that you can actually achieve something if you just work hard and go to college. You know, all these things is a scam. It's a lie. It's deception. Even the voting. You think you're voting or you're making a change.
You already chose who's going to be selected.
You know, all that is smoke, like smoke and mirrors.
Yep.
You know, it's just to make you believe that you're making a choice. No, man, you're not making a choice, and your voice does not matter in Esau Edom's system. Right? He knows who he's going to set up to forward his agenda. Right? It doesn't matter if you go vote or not. He already knows who's going to be there on the podium and be the face of the nation.
Yeah. That's why also I find those people that be going out there protesting and shit. They're the most stupid ones, bro. No, don't worry. We're making a difference. How are you making a difference if the fucking cops are escorting you for your whole fucking protest, man?
There's no difference, man.
They are controlling traffic, escorting you. Yeah. We made a difference today, guys. You know, trust me. They don't give a fuck, man. You know, if they feel like it, they just, okay, sure, okay, it's not gonna change our plans. Whatever, we'll give it to them. Your opinion doesn't matter, like the brother was saying, man.
Let them talk.
Yeah, all these things, they already control. They already know what they're gonna do. You might say this, okay, yeah, really? Oh, you're not with that? Okay, nice. You know, they don't give a fuck. They're still gonna push forth their plans. It says, back to the article. It says, a world in which oppressive societal control and the illusion of a perfect society are maintained through one or more of the following types of controls.
And so like again, the future is gonna be the future of this kingdom is gonna be based off oppression. That's the whole point. You're gonna be oppressed. That's why they're not gonna be able to rejoice in that time, man. You're gonna be oppressed, man. Okay, the devil is gonna show that his horns, man. You're gonna know that Isa Edom is the devil, man. Right? These people are going to be oppressed, man.
Yeah, you're already oppressing the society, man. Esau's just gonna put the squeeze to the point that you can't even fucking breathe, man.
It says it's gonna kill whoever doesn't bow down.
Yeah.
You know, he's willing to go at that point. That's how you know that he knows that his time is short, man. He's willing. He said, "Fuck it, man. I'm just gonna kill whoever doesn't agree." Okay. At this point, I don't even care, man. Who's if you're an Edomite, if you're a Jacob. But again, he's going for those that serve the Lord. That's his main target. But again, he doesn't care. Whoever's in the way, you're gonna get killed, man. You know. That's the mindset of the Edomites, right? Well, the elites of the Edomites.
I'm gonna jump to the one where it says technological control.
Because ultimately, that's the thing. They want to move that as the brother mentioned, that the growth in technology the growth in technology. That's what this devil wants to implement. He wants to implement technocratic system where everyone's has the same currency, online currency, and everyone's under the same umbrella. Get the whole world.
You're limited too.
Yeah.
They showed you on the show. What's that?
Black Mirror?
Black Mirror. They showed you you're limited in everything you do. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Esau always shows these type of things in these futuristic movies.
Yeah.
You know, these sci-fi movies. He shows you how he wants the future that he sees as a technological future where you have flying cars, you have an apartment that's smart. As soon as you come, the apartment says hi. You know, even right now you have these type of apartments.
Yeah.
You know,
Google.
you got the Googles. You know,
Turn off the lights.
turn off the lights, you know, all that shit, man. You just being one with technology.
Yeah.
Would you like this movie today?
Yeah, would you like? Yo, he shows that shit in his movies, man.
Yeah.
And then these people, that's Esau conditioning you for when he brings it. You're not like, what's this, yo?
Yeah.
You know, you're not gonna be making that face when he presents it to you. You're like, oh yeah, yo. You know,
That's an upgrade.
they're gonna be prepared for it. They take it willingly, man. You know, but that's again that gradualism that Esau uses because he's a serpent. He's sly. He's crafty.
Yeah.
You know, he slow cooks you.
Yeah.
You know, to the point that you don't even realize that you're fucking burning, man.
Yeah. Like
You
a
know?
frog in the hot water.
Yes,
Yeah.
like a frog in the hot water, man. You know, you cook. You know, you put the temperature little by little, and that's what Esau is doing by giving you these movies, these phones. You know, these goggles, all these things that's moving forward to his new world order, man. You know, to the point that it's gonna combine man with machine, and then when he brings it, you're gonna be used to it. You're just gonna take it.
Yeah.
You know, you're not gonna ask any questions. You're like, oh, okay, oh shit, I always wanted to be a cyborg.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to be like Cyborg in the Marvel, in the Justice League. You know, shit. Oh, you mean I could watch TV like this in my mind?
Oh, you had to catch up on Family Guy.
Yo, you mean I don't have to interact with nobody? I could just be like this, just sitting just in my mind. Yo, shit.
Download the dictionary.
Yo, I can download. Yo, come on, man. These people, they're gonna eat it up, man.
Yeah.
You know. That's why it tells you also he in 2 Ezra 13 miracles in the
sight of the nations.
In the sight of the nations. Ultimately, that's going into when he dropped those bombs, but it also goes into his technology, man. You know, these people are hurrah, they're in awe, man, at this guy's technology, man, which really is fucking sorcery. Okay, everything this guy does is fucking sorcery, man. There's nothing righteous about it. You know.
He's also gonna hide it, like the brother said. He's also gonna hide it under the guise of helping the people. You know, like for example, the crippled.
Yeah.
I was watching a video. They put a chip in your spine. You know, in the spine. Now the guy can walk. That's a miracle, bro.
Yeah.
Even FaceTime is a miracle. You can see someone's face on your phone that's on the other side of the world. Clear. You can hear them loudly. No, those are miracles, man.
Yeah, that's why these people, they worship this fucking
like
this
God,
guy, bro, like a god, because he gave you these. Yo, I can talk to my family. Yo, shit, yo, I can send money over to my family with the transfer and shit. surely, of course they're gonna worship this guy in his system, man. Because to them, bro, this guy's like, he's like, shit, he's floating, bro. You know?
Yeah. But again, that's the thing. Isa Edom is working in the left hand. Okay, he needs to go through witchcraft and wickedness to produce those miracles. On the right hand, Yahushua was doing the same miracles. He was healing the blind.
Oh,
he was healing the blind. He was making the cripple walk. You know, it says, go tell John the Baptist what you're seeing today, man. I'm doing all these things. The word is being preached, and you know, but Isa Edom is doing it on the left hand. That's why it's wickedness, and there's a price to pay when you're dealing with the left hand.
Yes.
Okay? There's always a price to pay because it's not righteous, it's not pure. Okay.
Just to add on your point, the water you made that point because one of the brothers, I forgot which brother made the point, but basically, hey, when Yahushua was doing those miracles, raising up the dead, healing the crippled. You know, they didn't have to do no trial runs.
Yeah.
You know, like Esau's doing with the sea. Oh yeah, the first human trials are beginning now with the neural link. You know, Yahushua didn't have to see. Oh wait, before I perform the miracle, give me 3 weeks. Give me 3 weeks.
Yes.
Like this. No, 3 weeks like this, brother. You know, give me 3 weeks.
Like this.
You know, you gotta throw the sign. You know, give me 3 weeks. I'm gonna be back. Do the sign. You know. Okay, now I'm ready.
Well, technically.
Oh man, that's how it shows he is on the left hand side, man. As soon as Yahushua did it, bro.
Lazarus. He said, remove the rock, man. No, the guy's dead, man. Don't worry, no, remove the rock, man. What are you talking about, man? Okay? This is so you guys can believe, man. Remove the rock, man. You know? You have to do nothing. You just told Lazarus, pull up, man.
You just walked, bro.
Yeah.
You know, you had no crutches.
Yeah.
This is a miracle. His back's hurting. Oh, man, Lazarus is,
He was in what's it called? The cane. No, it's like, he just stepped out the shot. Yeah, refreshed, man. He was good, you know. And that's the benefits of the right hand, you know. And again, if you're dealing with the right hand, that's pleasing unto the Lord, man. Okay. You know, when you're dealing with demons, nothing good can come out of it, you know. I saw, I saw what happens when you're dealing with the familiar spirits. You know, tell you all about it.
That movie, what's that movie? Upgrade.
It
shows you the demon took over, bro. Yeah, this guy was doing kung fu, all this shit is walking, but what happened at the end of the day? The demon took over, bro.
The demon sent him into virtual reality. It took over the body.
Yeah, that's the left hand for you, man.
Shit, man. Again, Salaki, even that shows you, man, that chip the MOTB that you're gonna put in is really gonna try to take over your mental, man. It's really gonna try to take over your body, because that's the purpose of a demon, is to destroy its host. Yep. You know, when Yahushua sent those demons on the herd of swine, what happened? They all ran to be to get drowned. You know, so ultimately that demon, or when you take that MOTB, is that thing that you're gonna put in you is really gonna try to kill you at the end of the day, man. It's not natural, you know. The Lord did not intend for you to have a MOTB inside you, you know. So at the end of the day, it's really gonna be for your own hurt.
Yeah, because just to real quick add to your point, because when you go in Genesis, when the creation was made, right, when the Elohims they created man and woman, so on and so forth, they said, the creation was good. They said, oh no, it's not. It's okay, mate. No, he said it was good, bro. You know, it wasn't a 50%. No, we need to add this to make it complete now. No, man, it was good. You know, but go back to the article. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to the article. It says one of the dystopian types of control. It says technological control. It says society is controlled by technology through computers, robots, and or scientific means. Example include the Matrix, the Terminator, and iRobot.
And those movies, was it a happy-go-lucky society? No, man. They were through, man. The Matrix, the humans were being used as battery. And again, the mind of the humans, they were in virtual reality again, just as the brother was saying. They were not there, man. Like the body was there, but the mind was in a different realm. You know, they were just being used to feed the machine. And the other one was what? Terminator?
Yeah.
Terminator, the Skynet was taking over, was killing people. He was sending people back in the past to kill people. You know, that's ultimately and it shows you, man. It's like even in those movies, Isa Edom, like the Buddha says, he shows you that it's not good, man. That the future is not good. There's nothing good waiting for you in the future, especially when you deal with technology, man. You know, that eventually the machines will turn on the humans.
Yeah.
You know,
especially the demons.
yeah,
You know?
exactly. You know, you see.
Now the precept.
Yep.
This is Habakkuk 2 and verse 5. It says, Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. You know, Esau can be satisfied. That's why he's going to bring in that order to heap everybody to himself, make everybody one. You know, here it is, you already have control of the whole earth. What more do you need? Nah, I need your soul, man. That's what I want. That's when I'm gonna be. Even then, he's not gonna be satisfied.
I want more suffer.
You know? Yeah. Not have to see you suffer.
You know, as it says, the grave is never satisfied. The same thing for these fucking Edomites. They have an unquenchable thirst for blood and just control, man. That's why these niggas, they have to be put down, man. Like you put down a dog, you know, they have to be put down, man. You know, that's why Job said, "Yo, where might the strength of their hands profitably, in whom old age perisheth?" They have no beneficial value, man. There's no worth with these Edomites, man. The only thing that they're built to do is wickedness, you know, and bring these types of, as we reading, these type of societies into darkness. You know, I want to say into light, but really it's darkness. You know. This guy is just a complete fucking demon that's sick in the mind, man. You know, and here it is, you still want to go on in this place. Jake still wants to thrive and no, man, you can still make it, you know. They still want to be in fucking Egypt, man. This is oppressive. Yo, Egypt literally means oppression. It's synonymous with oppression, man. Why do you still want to be here, man? Where the future is leading to this, as we're reading. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? That's why Isaiah 1 it says, yo, are people that are fucking sick in the mind, man. From the neck to the sole of the feet, they're fucking sick, man. You know, I would get if these heathens, they want to continue. Okay, sure, this is the time of the heathen, sure. Good for you guys. But you fucking Jakes, man, come on, man. You know, this is the time of the Gentiles, man. You shouldn't want this to continue, man.
And it says, is Israel a homeborn slave? You know, completely too, man. Disconnected from their power, not knowing who they are. And not knowing that this is not their rest, and this place is polluted.
Yeah.
You know, why would you want to stay in pollution? Why would you want to stay in filth? You know, when there's so much greater waiting for you if you just repent and turn to the Lord.
Yeah. You know? It shows they're immersed in fucking wickedness. Because what do demons like? They like filth. You know, they like the pollution, and this world is polluted. That's why these are people. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, they want to be here, keep them continually staying here, man. You know, even though you're telling them the good news that you're going to have a kingdom where the guy that's oppressing you right now, the guy that you have to go work for 9 to 5, you know, he's going to be under the sole of your foot, man. You know, you're going to be kicking him around, tossing him around like a ball, you know, doing all type of shit that you want to him, man. But nah, I don't want that. I still want to go work for myself, you know. I still want the melons, right? That's the same mindset they have in the desert, man. They wanted to go back to Egypt.
Every case of Stockholm syndrome. You know, they love the oppressor. You know, they fell in love with the ways of the oppressor. You know? And again, the worst is that they don't think if Esau Edom is not in power, they don't think that it's gonna be good.
Yo, they actually don't see anything outside of Esau ruling, bro. That shows you that Stockholm
syndrome.
The illness of Stockholm syndrome is our people are immersed in it, bro. They're deep in it, bro. Yo, they're drowning in it, bro. To the point that you can even see a future without Esau having his foot on your neck, bro. That's crazy, bro. Wow, man. That's why, 2/3 that have to be done away with, man. Imagine one of them got beamed up in the chariot, bro. They're gonna be lucky to put Esau above them, you know? Shit, man.
It shows you that mentality in that one. Steve Harvey asked that guy, what's one thing that you would want in heaven? Good job. Give me a good job in heaven. A good job.
I must get this. You quoted earlier.
Yeah.
This is Jeremiah 2 and verse 14.
Mhm.
It says, "Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled?"
And why? Why are you spoiled, man? Again, spoiled meaning like defiled. Why are you in this situation, man? Why are you thinking like that, man? Why we're telling you, man, there's so much greater waiting for you. Why are you not happy? Why are you not rejoicing? And then it says in Ezekiel, it says, oh, if I sent you to another people, man, these people would have believed, they would have repented, and would have rejoiced. It shows you how stubborn and stiff-necked our people are, man.
I got a precept. This is Matthew 11, verse 16. It says, but whereunto shall I liken this generation? It is like unto children sitting in the markets and calling unto their fellows, and saying, We have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. We're piping unto them. We're giving them the gospel, which gospel means good news. Right? We're telling them the kingdom's for you. You're going to be dwelling alone. All these nations are going to be under you. You're going to be giving orders. You'll do this, do that, But they're not dancing to the tune, man. They're not even trying, bro. They're not even dancing out. They're not, you know what I'm saying, bro?
They're not there.
They're like, nah, this is not my tune. No, I don't want this shit. And then you try some other way. You mourn to them. You tell them, yo, this is captivity. But you don't want to be here, man. The white man he's been ruling over you, man. Look at slavery, what he did, man. He's telling you to forget about it. We're telling them all these things, man. That this is why your businesses don't thrive in this society. We're mourning unto them, literally tearing out to them. They're not even they're not even shedding one tear. No sentiment, not at all. They're like, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm doing good. I got a good job.
I got a good job.
My bills paid.
Shit, man. Through, man.
Yeah. Isaiah 28 and verse 11, it says, For with stammering lips and with the tongue will he speak to this people, to whom he said, This is the rest wherewith ye may cause the weary to rest, and this is the refreshing, yet they will not hear. So as the brother's going into, the word gospel literally means good news. That's what we're presenting to our people. Good news of your future. But they don't want to hear it, man. They rather a 9 to 5. But we're telling them, yo, there's rest. So you don't have to work from 9 to 5.
You don't have to wake up to now and learn, man.
Yeah.
To them,
they will not hear.
Yeah. To them, it doesn't make sense. They don't see it. They don't have that vision of the kingdom. That's what they lack, being able to see past Esau, Edom, and this wicked kingdom.
This is Isaiah 30 and verse 1. It says, Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with this covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
So again, all goes back to them having pleasure in unrighteousness. They want to keep going in their folly. As it says, folly is exalted. And even now, Esau has put Jake as the face of folly. You go on TikTok, who's the one doing the dances? It's Jake. You go on, who's the one making the music? It's Jake. Who's the one on the TV? It's Jake. So again, folly is exalted. So you're telling me I don't have to be righteous to get them back? I can just side with Satan. Let me sign the contract. That's the mindset of our people, man. They like they add sin onto sin. They go to Egypt to add sin onto and again, like the brother was saying, they go to oppression. They put their trust in oppression so they can continue in their iniquity.
It says verse 2, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves and the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
So again, there's a consequence. There's a repercussion for you forsaking the Lord. Ultimately, it says he that hopeth and he that is helped are both going to be destroyed. Okay, it doesn't matter, man. At the end of the day, you made your choice. While the prophets and the men of the Lord were out there pushing forth the word, you rejected it. You pulled away your shoulder. You refused to hearken. And so when the destruction comes, when the day of evil comes, man, it's on you, man. You made your choice. You made your bed, lie in it.
You decide to go with the guy that hates you, rather to go with the person that actually loves you, man. The Most High has an immeasurable love for the nation of Israel. If it were not so, we wouldn't be here today making this lesson. You know, that's him showing forth his love unto his nation, give you a chance to repent and come back unto him, man. But nah, you decide to say, no, fuck that, man. I don't want to hear that shit. You know, let me go to the enemy instead, man. You know, to the point that you're gonna trust him, and he's gonna be your derision. To the point that you're trusting him, but he doesn't have your welfare at hand. He doesn't have the care for you. He doesn't even care about you, man. He doesn't give two single fucks about you, man. Because at the end of the day, in Ezekiel 35, it tells you he has a perpetual hatred for the nation of Israel, man. But you want to side with this fucking nigga, man. You know? Yo, Jake is just fucking completely stupid. Yo, like Jeremiah said, my people are sottish children, stupid and dumb, man. You know? And it makes sense that, hey, the shadow of Egypt is going to be confusion. Like the brother stated, both he that is hoping, that's helping this fucking system, they're going to fall down together, man. The Lord is ultimately going to look at you as an Edomite and give you into judgment, man. Because you chose your side, man.
You got something? Eric. Unless you had something?
No.
Okay.
You want to get which part?
You brought up the technology. Switch to the next thing. We're gonna move up to the next medicine. I skipped that. Just go to gender.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that later. So basically, now you have to understand that in those times of darkness, in those times of destruction, you have to understand that people are gonna realize that there's not 73 genders. People are actually gonna acknowledge that, yo, I'm a man. You know, it's like like a lion that's been drugged out all his life. One day, if you don't drug him, you'll realize, yo, wait a minute, I'm a lion. You know, you see. So at that point in the time of destruction, people are gonna realize, yo, I'm a man, and women are gonna realize they're women. So the roles are gonna revert back to how they were supposed to be, man. Yeah, if you could bring out Isaiah 4:1, start off with that.
This is Isaiah 4, in verse 1. It says, "And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man."
So again, it says 7 women, meaning a complete amount of women are gonna take hold of one man. If you could hold, the husband shall die in the war.
Saying, "We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach."
So again, they're gonna, don't even worry about taking me out. There's not gonna be any shopping in that time. There's not gonna be, take me out to the buffet, take me out to dinner. No, there's not gonna be any of that, man. It's a time of destruction. It's a time of mourning and woes, man. You know. So again, they're gonna tell you, just let me be called by thy name. That represents protection, okay? Because at that time, man, you woman, you know, you feminist, you strong, independent. You're gonna realize that you need a man to survive, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Without that, it says a man shall be a covering against the wind. Okay, meaning pertaining to the evils. Okay. Just the fact that you're gonna be with that person, you're gonna be better off, man. Because if you were without him, you're through, man. You know. Just as the brother Amawan Abad was going into pertaining to what's happening in the UK, in the Ukraine, you know, pertaining to the woman being ravished. That's a reality right now for them, man. And don't worry, it's coming back. It's coming here. Okay, this is a reality that's going to happen. You know,
it's gonna be a hard knock life.
Come on, man.
So how you say that?
Hard knock life.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard knock life, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, he's gonna. Nice punch, bro. Especially you, black woman.
When you hit that wall is waiting for you. It says at the end, watching for thee. You know, it's there, it's waiting, man. For you to realize that, yo, I've been playing the field the whole time, and now I need a man to protect me. But yo, no one's looking my way, man. You know, because everyone's looking for their own shit, man. Everyone's looking for their own shit, man.
Like the fucking bitch. As long as you're breathing.
She realized, at least she repented. You know, at least she repented way back, man. She's ahead of the curve, man. You know, maybe who knows, man, maybe she found someone. You know?
That's gonna be all these black bitches, man.
Yo, come on, man.
Be looking for a man. As long as you're breathing, I don't care if you're fat, if you're skinny. Just need a husband to protect me. That's gonna be all of them, man. Because reality's gonna hit, man. They're gonna realize, hey, independent, raising that house by myself, man, that's not it. You know, because now I need protection, man. Shit, my cats are not gonna help me. You know, me having this phone is not helping me. If I take a video showing it, there's no government to back me up. You know, I need a strong man in my life, man.
Even if you're a bunch of women, it's not, you 2-3 women versus 2-3 guys, and it's not gonna end well regardless. You know, you need protection in that time, and these people are gonna acknowledge it, man. Okay, that Isa Edom pertain to these cities, these metropolis. You know, these mother cities that he's pushed forth comfort.
Yeah, it's catered to the women.
Catered to the women. So that's all gonna be done with, man. As we said before, as we brought it out before, that their power shall be in their hands. Okay, these men these losers that were in the world, man, they're coming back with vengeance, man. They're coming back with fire. Okay, they're coming back with with emotional damage. Okay?
Emotional damage.
They're coming back to yo.
Yeah, that's
these
the
bitches.
They're waiting for that.
That's
day,
the
man.
day the losers are waiting for.
Yo,
That's what they're gonna
shit.
Right to the
Say less. Say less.
No rules?
Yo, I know exactly what she does.
They're gonna unleash that shit. Yo,
all that stress
Yeah, man.
that's been building up in the back.
Yo, it goes all the way up to the brain, man. Shit, man.
everything.
They're not gonna think straight anymore, man.
And they're gonna put you around a little bit first, you know, because you know you're gonna put up a fight. So okay, so lucky, you know, they're just gonna, you know, they're gonna do what it do. You know what I'm
At that
saying?
time, you're gonna realize, man. Yo,
You get back like
yo. You're gonna realize, man. We're laughing, but yo, it's not really a joking matter, man. At that time, you're gonna be, you know, we're laughing, but in that situation, you're gonna remember, like, yo, shit, all the time you're in the field, you'll be in the harlot, not caring about the situation, not even seeking for a stable relationship or things of that nature, man. You're gonna realize, man. Okay, you played yourself. Okay. You know, back, again, it's not just one guy. You know, there's a lineup. Waiting. There's this whole squad, man.
I go next.
Shit, man. You know. But let's go back to the precepts. If you had that,
This is 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 33. It says, "The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall
having what?
having no husbands."
Why, man?
Because they go to Salakia. It says, "Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers,
Mm-hmm.
and the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed."
As we were saying, wars, rumors of wars, sedition among men, clash, race wars, civil wars, all these conflicts going on, man. A lot of people are gonna die. It says the bodies is gonna be from one end of the earth to another, man. There's gonna be a huge multitude of slain in the day of the Lord, man.
It says, "In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine."
God, I think there's even a precept where it says it's gonna be another man shall desire to see the face of another man, because it's gonna be a rare commodity. That's why these women, these 7 women, this complete amount of number of women are gonna look for that one man, and they're gonna stick with him, man. They're gonna realize, this guy can protect all of us, man. Okay, and how much more a man of the Lord that's moving with wisdom, that is being protected, by Yahweh from the evils, man.
Yeah.
All right.
It's gonna be much polygamy.
Yeah. You know, like they say, it's gonna make a man of the Lord more precious than the gold of Ophir, man. You know, you might even, at that time there is gonna be a lot of women picking up women for you, man. You're gonna know that, man. You see. But again, because they understand the situation, the gravity of the situation they're in, man. It's not your regular Sunday, Monday, you know. It's gonna be hell out there, man. The living conditions are gonna be atrocious, man. Okay, and you need that man for protection. Okay.
Like the book of Eli.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as the bitch saw Eli, like, oh shit, yeah, this nigga can protect me. You know, and I must follow this guy. What she do? She end up following him, man. You know.
She forsake everything.
Yeah,
she forsook everything, man. I'm walking with this guy.
Yeah.
Even if he said no.
She was still following, bro.
She wasn't taking no for an answer, man.
That's why it says they're gonna take a skirt of a Jew. That preset, you know. Some of them might say no, they're still following you.
We heard the Lord is with you, man. You know? You're still here. Oh man. There's a bit more.
Oh, that was pretty much it. Which
That's
one?
okay.
Yeah. Isaiah 13 and 16, it says, "The children also shall be dashed to pieces, before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished.
Read that again.
It says the children also shall be dashed to pieces
Okay.
before their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished.
These people, these troops, these troops, the Gerber troops are gonna come in. They're not gonna have no pity. It says the Medes will not regard silver nor gold, man. They don't care about your money. They're coming in to kill and to satisfy their needs. Okay, so they're gonna kill your children. They might kill your husband, and they might take you, man. And they'll take you, they'll ravish you, and then they'll kill you. It doesn't matter, man. They're coming to do whatever they want, whatever they feel. See exactly how what's happening in the yellow and blue. Okay, that's exactly what's happening. And again, you don't hear too much people standing with that place no more, man. It's quiet now, man. But these people over there, they're still suffering. Don't worry, man. That suffering is coming here. Okay. It's like again that's the reality that you women are gonna have to face in those times, man. The Jacob's trouble is not just trouble for the men. It's trouble for everyone, man. Okay.
Yeah, and most of the population is women.
Mm-hmm.
So majority of the people that's gonna suffer these plagues is these women.
Mm-hmm.
It says
getting plowed into deletion, man. That's the fate of a lot of these people out there, man. You've been promiscuous and adulterous your whole life, not seeking the Lord, not thinking about repercussion, man. Again, all the people that you've done wrong, all the people that you played, man. They're gonna find you, man. They're looking for you,
This is an article from bartolby.com. It says gender role in The Walking Dead.
Mm-hmm. And again, The Walking Dead is I'm sure you brothers know, Walking Dead pertaining to the first season. It's a society where the world has been plagued with disease, and you got demons walking around, man. And again, that's a representation of these people out there that don't know the truth, man. Because ultimately they're all Walking Dead. They want you to become a Walking Dead too, But yeah.
It says gender role. It says The Walking Dead is a graphic novel, shows the world that has changed overnight to maybe months. The Walking Dead is now a place full of hate, discrimination.
The love of many shall wax cold, because iniquity shall abound. Okay.
It says discrimination, gender role, power, and no morality at all.
No morality. These people, they don't care, man. No morality. That means, it's gonna be complete chaos, darkness. The day of the Lord is darkness and no light in it, man. Okay.
It says even in situations of fighting the Walking Dead to restore humanity, people did not unite and people did not unite and chose to be greedy. This
greediness, man. These people revert to a beast-like state, man. They just feel me, myself, and I. What can you do for me?
In a quick precept, this is 2nd Ezra 15, in verse, I'm gonna start verse 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. Once again, no morality. It says,
no pity. It's the same neighbor. You're good, man. You want some bread? You're missing anything, man? How's the weather? The wife, everyone's all right. Okay, yeah. I'll invite you to a barbecue next week. You're all invited. You see? That's the same deal. They won't have pity towards their neighbors, man. Okay?
It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
The lack of bread, that's a great motivator, man. Especially when there's no police, there's no sort of authority or no consequences. You got the what's it called? When you have a crime, there's a reason why you do it and the opportunity to do it. So they're gonna have both, man. They're lacking bread and there's no one to stop them. So they're gonna do what they have to do. And again, that's that morality going out the window in those days, man. Okay. The man that was gentle, you know, those nerds, you know, don't worry, man. He's an eater, man. He'll show you his horns, huh? You see?
Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
This is he quoted this. This is Matthew 24 in verse 12. It says, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold."
Mm-hmm. That cold goes into cycle. These people are gonna bug out, man. They're gonna be like, you're gonna see a bunch of jokers walking around, man. Okay? And again, the brother was mentioning about trust. You won't be able to trust anyone, man. You will have to go to bed with one eye open, man. Okay? There's not gonna be, you won't be safe, man. If you're not under the umbrella of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you will not feel safe anywhere, man. Okay? It doesn't matter what you do, unless you're with the man of the Lord. Maybe that's your only option, but otherwise, man, you're gonna be through, man. Okay?
Back to the article. It says, even in situations of fighting the walking dead to restore humanity, people did not unite and chose to be greedy, discriminating. It says discriminate and kill for their own benefit rather than all people's benefits.
You see? I'm gonna kill you because I feel like it. It's gonna help me. I'm trying to be with your wife right now. You're in the way. What's going on? You know, I think there was something like that. Season 2. The guy, he said, I'm gonna kill you because you came back from the dead. You're supposed to be dead. I took your life, man. You can't have it back. you know.
Yeah, but it also is gonna be strategic killings too. Because let's say you're in a group, and then they want to go. This guy wants to, incite. Or let's go this way instead. And then here it is, you're the leader. You don't want the people to follow this guy's ideologies. What are you gonna do? You're gonna kill this guy in the night, or however you kill him, man. That's what these people are gonna do. They're gonna kill for their own benefit. Since he's the leader of the pack, and here it is, you're questioning my authority. You know who I am? Okay, the next day you see, where's Rick?
He's dead.
I don't know. I think he left the group.
Yeah,
that's the type of killings these people are going to be making, man. It says.
My phone's about to die, but we'll keep going until it stops.
Yeah, plugged in.
Yeah, but that one too is through. So we'll just keep going, and Lord willing, we'll finish it. There's just 2 more articles.
It says, keep going?
Yeah.
It says, going over all of those important themes and subjects. One important issue and theme rises, which is gender roles. In the novel, The Walking Dead, power and decisions are all made and given by the white man. It says protection and self-defense are all being done by men. It says,
that's what can a woman do in that time? You're not gonna, unless you're the champion, world boxing champion, taijutsu master, there's not much you can do, man.
No, even that, bro, because they have periods too.
Oh, come on.
When a bitch is on her period, she's weak, bro. I'm trying to fight a guy on her period, bitch.
Shit. It's not gonna go well with you,
It's not gonna work.
Yeah, man. Shit,
man. And even them, they're mentally weak.
Yeah.
By nature.
Yeah.
Certain shit they see that's gonna completely break them, bro.
Yeah. Even if they can fight, they just don't. They won't have the will.
They're gonna panic and stop.
Yeah.
All the strength.
God. Yeah. Too weaker vessel. You got it.
It says, and self-defense are all being done by men. It says while all the women are there for house chores and raising children. The Walking Dead's motive had become that men are all powerful and are the ones who control everything, while women are a weak hindrance.
Hindrance, you're in the way, man. Go make me a sandwich or something, man. Go take care of the kids, man. While I go hunt or something, Ultimately, the men are gonna be in control, man. Because in dystopia, and in a state of chaos, it's really the men. Like the woman is not really gonna have the say, man. There's not gonna be a Wonder Woman somewhere, taking the lead. No, man. As it says though, the head of every woman is the man. and you're gonna understand that to its fullest. Okay, you're gonna be able to break it down in that day, man.
Yeah, they're gonna be able to identify what's a woman. They're
Yeah.
gonna be able to explain
Yeah, yeah.
the definition of a woman at
Yeah.
that time, bro. It's not gonna be it's just if you choose. No. You're not gonna be able to remix it. You're gonna be like, a woman is it? It's a woman.
Yeah.
You know, it's a female that has a vajayjay. You know, and she does the things that a woman's supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know, she breeds. You know, that so on and so forth.
We're not gonna talk about birthing people in that day.
Yeah, birthing. Come on,
What
man.
is that?
You're gonna go back to natural order. You're gonna
Okay.
realize that the man is stronger, he's faster, he's mentally stronger, all that, man. You're gonna realize that, man. You know, if let's say you're running, who's gonna be at the front and the lead? The man, unless he's fat or something. But you know, it's the man, bro. Because the man is stronger, man. You know, how come with this agenda of sodomy being pushed? You know, with people changing their plumbing and going to the other sex. You know, the women's sports. How come the women are not changing? You know, how come the woman is not going to the men's sport, man? Huh? Why is Isa not doing that? How come it's only the men able to go into the women's sport?
And dominate.
You know, it doesn't matter how much testosterone that you take, or you take up all the testosterone. Go to the men's sport. The men are gonna fucking destroy you, man.
Even the weakest guy.
Yeah.
The weakest man can go to the woman and fucking dominate.
They're the weaker vessel, man. But it goes on. It says, while women are weak, so like while women are a weak hindrance, it says, and are therefore duty role positions only. It says it is ironic that women are viewed as a hindrance and weak, while in today's society they have as equal rights as men.
That's only because the faggot is in power. You know, if it was a righteous authority, man, it wouldn't be so. You know, you can bring out the next one, and afterwards, if you guys don't have any precept, we'll close out.
Okay. This is
about the diamonds.
This is another one from blogs code f.education. It says gender norms in a post-apocalyptic world.
Gender, yeah.
I'm gonna jump to the point here. It says essentially men and masculinity rule over women and femininity.
Genesis.
It says rule over woman and femininity. The water.
Yeah.
It says due to the harsh conditions of the post-apocalyptic world, masculine traits are valued over that of feminine traits.
Bring that up.
Genesis 3 and verse 16. And unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee.
Read that again.
It says essentially men and masculinity rule over woman and femininity.
Yeah.
It says due to the harsh conditions of the post-apocalyptic world, masculine traits are valued over that of feminine traits.
Due to the reality of the situation, as we read before, several women will have to submit themselves to one man, because they will understand that without that man, they will die. Okay, or worse, man, you might end up in the back of a truck somewhere, man. U-Haul, man. Okay, that's gonna be the reality, man. It says that men and masculinity, not men and femininity. You know. No, man, men and masculinity, what they would call a toxic, you know, now that's what's gonna be on top in that day, man. Okay?
It says, in other words, heteronormativity and hegemonic masculinities dominate society in a post-apocalyptic world. This arises from the this arises from the stereotype that masculine traits are needed to survive a harsh.
So like a stereotype is like it's not really real, but it's a reality. Okay, in that time where you don't eat if you don't kill, you know. So like if you don't hunt, you don't eat. If you don't take care of something, nothing's gonna get done. Okay, that's gonna be the reality of the situation, man. So again, it's not a stereotype. It's gonna be the facts. Okay.
It says that masculine traits are needed to survive a harsh
I think our
environment.
pitch for this. So like.
Yeah, surely, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
It says that masculine traits are needed to survive a harsh environment when built brute force can literally mean life or death.
And they're gonna understand that brute force, man, is gonna be the difference between you dying or living, man. Okay. And you as a woman, you don't have that capacity, man. Okay. So you will have to hide behind a man. Okay.
It says because of this inflation in the value of masculinity.
It's like, and again, we read that there's a lot of men that are gonna die. Okay, so that those men that are out there that manage to survive, man, you're gonna realize how valuable they are, man. Okay, so the value of men is gonna go up, and how much more when they're really needed for survival. Okay, that's what it means to be as precious as the gold of Ophir, man. The value of men is gonna skyrocket, man. Okay.
Can I real quick? The what? This is Isaiah. Bear with me for a minute. Isaiah 13 and verse 12. It says, "I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir."
Yeah, speaking of a man of the Lord, because ultimately, if you're a man of the Lord, you're gonna do what you have to do not to get drafted in those wars, man. You know, you're not gonna end up going to war against Yahweh Shai, man. You know, you know what's awaiting those soldiers when they get there, man. You know, so again, you know, Lord willing, you know, we survive those situations. You know, we stick together or whatever happens, you know. But again, in that situation, and these women, when they come across us, then they'll acknowledge, man, yo, this guy, man, that's a blessing coming from the sky, man. What's that precept says, like water in a dry place.
Yeah. If I may add too, you know, going into the article, it says masculine traits going to be highly valued in that time. Yeah. Hey, who's going to be showing forth the most masculine traits? The men of the Lord. Yeah. And as we read, that's why it says we're going to, Lord willing, will be of that number. We're going to be more precious than fine gold. Because we're the only ones right now that's going back to our manhood, man. Mm-hmm. That's burning up our loins and showing ourselves like men.
Putting off that weak nature.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the Lord commanded us to do, walking after Yahweh Shai. He tells us to walk as He is. Yeah, Yahweh Shai is an austere man, okay? A man on a mission, a serious person, man. Mm-hmm. Okay? That's what we're looking up to, and that's what we emulate. Okay?
Yeah, you know, and we're the only one that's practicing those traits, man. You know, we're the only one that's, you know, getting ready for that time, putting ourselves in the mindset that, yo, we're going to be pilgrims on the earth in those times. And we got to work on that masculinity to have no effeminate traits on our side, man, to make us fumble the bag, man. When you're presented with a trial at that time, man. And hey, those females, they're going to be watching and seeing how you move, man. You know, the testosterone that you're showing forth, man. You know, it's like, yo, shit, yeah, I got to trust this guy, man. Because he has faith, man. He's trusting in something. Whatever he's trusting in, yo, it's working.
It's working, yeah.
You know?
You're going to see it.
They're going to see that, man. Yeah. So, hey, that's why this applies to the men of the Lord. Because, hey, we're the only one that's men in this world, man. If you really look at it. Because all these other geysers, all right, they're just effeminate little bitches.
Even the red pill, you know, blue pill, even those ones, you're not in the truth, man. So your foundation is weak, regardless, man. Eventually, you're gonna break. You know, we're gonna laugh at famine and destruction, man. These people won't be able to handle it, man. Eventually, they're gonna break, man. They're gonna reach a point where, like, yo, I think this is crazy, man.
Yeah, hey, it tells you, hey, the mightiest, the strongest man. Yo, the guy that said, yo, I'm blue pill all the way. Whatever side of the pill whatever pill is masculinity.
Whatever pill you
know, I took 1,000 pills, brother. You know, I'm the strongest guy. Yo, bro, my testosterone level is 1,000. You know what I mean?
1,000.
Yo, what's there in that day, bro? Well, what's going on, bro? You pregnant? Tyrone, what's going on, bro?
Like this.
You know? You're crying like little bitches, man.
I can't take it no more.
I can't, it's deep, bro. Yeah, they're gonna be crying like little bitches, literally, man. And you think a bitch is gonna trust him. Yo, what's going on? I'm supposed to be doing that's like this.
So like it, Tyrone, I'm just gonna stick with Malak over here. I'm gonna stick with Malak.
Through, man, through. Back to the article, it says, because of this inflation in the value of masculinity, woman femininity are devalued from the notion that they do not possess the brute force and masculinity qualities to survive in a post-apocalyptic world. Because
Because it's really not a devaluation. It's really just a
realization,
turning things back right side up. Because at the end of the day, man, it's the man who's the prize. Okay, the man is the prize. It always been like that. But because the wicked is in rulership, he has exalted the woman. Okay, the woman now thinks that she's above the man. Okay, why? Because the devil has made it so. Okay, he has polluted the mind of the woman. Okay, but it's really, when it says devaluing, it's really just putting things back in order. That chaos is going to revert things in the right perspective. Okay, it's not a devaluation. It's a setting in order. Okay, as it says, order at chaos. You know.
Yeah, I think it's a woman that wrote this shit.
Yeah.
It says, back to the article, it says, in one sense, andros, so like it.
Skip the big words.
Skip
the big words, man.
Okay, what do I see there?
Just skip it. It's a very notion that it exists.
Androcentrism.
Okay. Yeah.
It says, in one sense, androcentrism takes hold in that men in some towns are no longer concerned with women, but are only concerned with the male norm point of view. For these men do not believe in a woman's independence, for they